Hi everyone, and welcome back for another Sims 4 speed build. Today I'm building what I've called an English Barratt House. Now probably people that don't live in England won't know what I mean. Barratt was a company way back in the sort of 80s and early 90s that started springing up what we call new build houses, and basically they're estates of houses, say 50 plus houses, and they all look exactly the same. They've got this generic sort of red brick, or light brown brick, and roofing's all the same. A lot of white plastic roof trims and things like that. So they all look exactly the same. It's not just Barratt that does them these days. You've got millions of these companies. It's basically they're built by a single contractor, and to keep the cost down, they all look the same. You know, they'll spring up these 50 houses. Basically, it's the way that housing is going these days over here in England, and probably most other places as well. I mean, I looked up to see what you might call them in America and things like that, and the closest thing I could find was, is it Tract housing? And basically, it's one building contractor that builds all of these houses in rows or on a plot of land. And basically, each house gets a nice little area of land with a garden and a tidy little house. You know, there's nothing wrong with them. They're pretty easy, just move into. And everything, you've got everything that you need in there. You don't need to do anything to the house generally. So they're appealing to some people, not to me really, but I like a bit of character to my house and things like that, so I like the older houses really. But I built this one in mind with a single sim that I've got at the moment. She's a single mum. She's running a bakery and she's got this little toddler son. And I wanted a house that wasn't too big, because I hate when I play The Sims, and I like building mansions and things like that, and big massive houses, but when you're actually playing the game, it takes that long to get from one side to the other. And when you've got a toddler or a pet or something like that, it just takes forever to get out to go to work in the morning. So I like a sort of in-between kind of thing. I mean, you don't want one that's too small. It gets a bit boring. I mean, this one's got everything that they're going to need. And I've played in it myself last night, and it was pretty cool actually. It was a nice little house to get around, easy enough, plenty of access to all the rooms and everything like that. And like I say, but when I started building it, I thought this is starting to look a bit like a Barratt house. So I thought I'm going to have to call it a Barratt house. Just quite boring to look at really, but it's quite a functional house. The only difference is that over here in England you won't get a pool in the backyard like they've got, so I made sure to give them a nice pool. And the little toddler's got his little kiddie pool, and I built him a little sandbox using the terrain, the sand terrain from Island Living. So you can build a sandcastle in there as well. He's got a slide and everything like that. She's a keen gardener because she likes to grow all of her fruits and stuff for a bakery. So yeah, there's plenty for them to get on and do. So I hope you enjoy watching the video. I've got another video coming out later this week. It's actually a 3-in-1 challenge, so you're going to have to look out for it. It was pretty cool. I've completed it today. It didn't take me too long actually, because it's a micro home. So that's one of the 3 challenges. I started out thinking, right, I want to do a micro home, which is the 32 tiles. And then I thought I wouldn't mind trying to make it base game only, because I've only, I'm wanting to build up the amount of videos that I've got in my playlist for base game only. So I thought, right, base game only and micro home. And then when I was getting towards the end, I thought, actually, this is, if I just tweak a few things here and there, it could be a starter home as well. So basically, it's 3-in-1 challenge: a starter home, a micro home, and base game only build. So look out for that later in the week. It's a cool one actually. I'm looking forward to seeing what you think about that one. So keep your eye out. And as always, oh, before I go, everything's always downloadable off the Sims gallery, as always. Obviously, I've listed in the details down below of what cheats I've used. It's the usual move objects on cheat, show hidden objects, show live edit mode objects, and things like that. So I've listed down in the comments section what cheats I use. So make sure if you're going to download anything, obviously, as always, put those cheats in before you do it. Otherwise, it won't place things, or certain things won't appear and things like that. So I hope you've all enjoyed. Have a good day, and hit the subscribe and the like button if you like the video, and I will speak to you soon. Bye bye.